The odd rule of composition. This is going to help you to compose your photographs in a nice way. So when you look at a picture, you kind of unconsciously want to divide it in half to find some balance. So the most common method, put something on each side so that your balance is symmetrical. Okay, so that's like a formal balance. And that's pretty good. You know, you put something right in the middle, completely symmetrical. That works. But it's a little boring, okay? And you're moving beyond that right now. But if you use the odd rule of composition, that can create results that are a little bit more pleasing. So basically the odd rule says use odd numbers. Things work better we learned about the rule of thirds. For some reason, we always want to see things 3, 5, 7. If you use those odd numbers for your subjects, then you're going to have a nicer arrangement. And it's going to be less symmetrical because you can't be symmetrical with an odd number of subjects, right? Okay, so these people walking, there's not 2, there's 3. And your composition is balanced in the rule of thirds. It actually makes a triangle too, doesn't it? No one really knows why it works, but there's something in it. There's something in the balance that our brains like things that are in odds instead of even. Okay, same thing, 3 circus guys. So when you look at the composition, the odd rule does seem to make it a little more pleasing to the eye. Maybe it's because we don't see things arranged in nature in symmetry. Looks a little unnatural. If you look at the tulips here, you've got 3 tulips together, 5 buds on this tree, 1 lonely tree. And look at my negative space and my diagonal line. You see how all these things start to come together to make a nice photo? But be careful, don't use too many things, okay? 3, 5 is really good, maybe 7 if the subjects are really small, but don't go too far because then it just looks like a bunch of clutter. What I was saying earlier about the triangles, try to place your subjects in a way that they make a triangle. For some reason, again, it's more aesthetically pleasing. We like to see shapes within it, and we do like to see triangles. Okay, you've got a triangle there with the ball, and actually lots of triangles here with the way we're looking up at the buildings. All right, so find objects that either exist in odd numbers or that you have arranged in odd numbers. So you can put 3 oranges on your counter, but also your building, right? So think about your rule of thirds, your negative space, your diagonal lines. As we move into this, you should be taking those other skills with you. So take a whole bunch of pictures and I want you to submit your best 3. All right, enjoy.